Welcome to a very special episode of your favorite talent show, Talented Kids.
That's right. This is not just any episode. This is our special Ghana Month celebration. Tonight, we honor the beauty, culture, and heritage of our beloved Ghana through the extraordinary talents of our young stars.
Today, we celebrate the 68th year of independence. And what better way to do that than with the amazing gifts and skills of our talented kids? From music to dance, poetry to art, our 16 young performers are ready to dazzle you with their creativity, all inspired by the spirit of Ghana.
And let's not forget you, our amazing audience. Your energy and support make this show what it is. Are you ready for a night of talent, tradition, and pure Ghanaian excellence?
Now let's take a look at our guest judge profile.
Belinda Boydu is passionate about nurturing young potential, whether through education, mentorship, or talent discovery. As a homeschooling expert and child development advocate, she has spent years helping kids unlock their gifts and shine. With a background in education, HR, consulting, and leadership, she is the founder of Atana Enterprise and Impact and Impact, where she equips parents and educators with tools to bring out the best in children. Now, she's bringing her sharp eye for talent and nurturing spirit to talented kids, ready to cheer, challenge, and champion the next generation of stars.
Put your hands together for Madam Belinda, everyone. She joins us tonight. Madam Belinda, this is your very first time with Talented Kids. Have you ever watched an episode of Talented Kids?
Haven't missed a single beat.
Ooh, wow. That's so lovely. Well, what are your expectations for the contestants tonight?
I'm looking forward to the children having a lot of fun, homing in their talent and showing me what they can really do.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Belinda. Aurelia?
Let's move on to our technical man. Welcome, Ankoni.
Thank you.
You're looking all cultural.
Oh, thank you. You girls are looking very beautiful tonight,
thank
too.
Thank you.
And I see the characters.
Okay, Ankoni. What are you looking for in the contestants?
So, last week we opened the show. Last week was just giving them a breeze. Tonight we're going to start scoring. And the areas we're going to look at is your costuming. How appropriate is it to the context of today? Engagement with the crowd. When you perform, are you performing for yourself or are you performing to an audience? Are you engaging? Are you connecting? Are you making sure that you are projecting that energy to us? We'll be checking out for that. And then, of course, your confidence. When you come to the stage, do you inhabit that space? Do you own that space? Do you direct and command the energy around you? We'll be looking at that also. And of course, stagecraft. How do you hold your mic? If you have to scream when you're singing, do you take it backwards? If you're performing a poetry and there's something very critical to be said, do you take center stage and look into the camera and speak to us? We'll be looking at your stagecraft. And of course, overall performance. How do you put all these elements together to create that magic on stage?
Wow. Maria, you see why we call him our technical man?
Basically, he's asking for a daredevil to come on stage.
Okay, Miss Eugenia, looking all splendid.
I could say the same about you. Matter of fact, I am saying this. You are reminding me of someone. I can't remember, though.
Yeah.
But,
can you tell her who it is?
I won't let it.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk
let it out
the
here
show.
to wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Miss Eugenia, what are your expectations for tonight?
Well, I'm relatively new as Belinda, but I was here last week. I had a ball, but I understand that now we have to work. So my expectations, because it's Ghana Month or Ghana Week, I expect everything Ghanaian. And I expect to be entertained, but in a professional sense.
Let's get started. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we bring you talented kids, the Ghana Month celebration. Well, Aurelia, now tell us who you're looking like.
All right, so I'm Aureliana Mikote, but tonight you can call me Nana Kunedu Ajeman Rollins. Maria, you're also looking like somebody.
Oh, tell me you know the person.
Do you guys know? You guys know, eh? Tell me.
Which president married a fair woman, a white lady like myself?
Hey.
Who? Thank you. It's Fatia Fatankroma. Look at me.
Beautiful.
Well, we'd like to say a big thank you to CAF International School for making time to be here, God's Garden, Montessori at Tema West, and new at this school at Shireman. Thank you so much for being here. Put your hands together for yourselves. Incredible.
And Maria, not forgetting our proud sponsors as well. I would like to say a very big thank you to Indomie, Vitamilk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods, Tampico, and CTIW Foundation.
Okay, we're going for a quick break. When we come back, that's when the fun starts.
Every child is so unique. You like no other. Outstanding.
have freedom. Ghana, land of freedom. Boys of the free, and the breath of their neighbors. Boys of the
Thank you so much, DJ Filter. Welcome back from that commercial break. This is Talented Kids Season 16. Before we start off with our performances, I would like to say a very big thank you to our proud sponsors. We have Indomie Vitamilk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods, Tampico, and CTIW Foundation, our official traveling partner for Talented Kids Season 16. Studio audience, are you happy to be here? No, are you happy to be here? If you are, then Talented Kids. Talented Kids. Okay, our first performance is going to be from a band. They are about to entertain us with some good Ghanaian music. Help me welcome Brent Puma Band. You all dancing in your various homes. That was beautiful. Uncle Nee, did the groove get to you?
This is one of the groups I was really looking forward to seeing tonight, especially after last week's marvelous performance. Today, first of all, it's supposed to be Ghana Month, but you guys did something from Salif Keita. The performance was very, very good. I have a few issues. This performance could have happened without the dancers. Because what happened from our point of view, they took away our ability to connect to you. They became a barrier to you. And at times, you ended up, watching them than projecting that performance to us. Individually, you guys are marvelous on the various instruments that you're playing. We need to find a way of presenting your work. As a band, how do we, every week, week after week, create a spectacle from this talent that you guys have, all right? So the music very good. But I think the challenge for you today was how it was presented. Okay? So your trainers should really, really look into that.
Thank you. If you want to see Brapoma Band week after week, then do well to vote for them by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Up next, we have a singer that fuses a melodious voice and instruments to produce something soothing. Help me welcome with a round of applause, Kama.
One nation, yena rasasni, ea bodinding maye, moja na no shegunye ditu maye, edrumini ususu. Say be biatwasu edrumini ususu say be biatwasu. Of the brave which has brought resource. Wame, the star of Ghana, freedom. Roma, star of Ghana, souls of the brave and the sweat of the labor, souls of the brave which has brought resource. Of the brave which has brought resource. Kwame, the star of Ghana. Roma, the star of Ghana. Souls of the brave and the sweat of the labor. Souls of the brave which has brought resource. Of the labor, souls of the brave, which has brought freedom. Madam Belinda, how do you feel about this performance?
I thought that was a brilliant performance. Your voice has such a beautiful tone to it. You sang so lovely, really beautiful. I loved how you brought up the tempo after bringing us in slowly. I just wish you would smile a little bit. It's a lovely song, but you look a bit nervous. Otherwise, beautiful performance. Thank you.
Anthony.
Kema, to break your performance down, your beginning, the intro, was a bit too shaky for me. I don't think you're really good with your low notes, all right? You could have done something even just on the piano, do that solo thing on it. So I was a little apprehensive when you started. Now, during the performance, you seem to have been performing to yourself. You kept looking down. You didn't engage with your audience. It felt that you were a bit scared on stage. Now, your trainers need to work on your stage craft, okay? Besides the song you're singing, besides, the material, you have to present it. You have to own it. That stage has to become yours. And you have to project all that energy to us, okay? You have it in you. They need to push you a bit more, and then you get there, okay? All right.
All right, so if you love Kema, you know what to do. Dial *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote for her. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant is a fine gentleman that does an amazing job on the keyboard. Make some noise for Inshiraba! Wow. Miss Eugenia, what's your take on the performance?
Very patriotic, very stirring. Sometimes I wonder why this is not our national anthem, but that's another conversation to be had. But you had a lot of control. I admired that. I also love the fact that, you were into the music. You were into the groove. It was almost like, you know the words, right? You do know the words of the song. It was like you were imbibing it. So good job. Keep it up.
Madam Belinda, do you have anything to add up?
You look adorable. I love your outfit. I love the confidence that you exuberated on the stage. I love how you connected with the audience. And I think it's such a skill to be able to play so beautifully whilst looking at us. So great job. Keep it up.
Great job. Inshiraba is the name. If you love him, vote for him by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Up next, we have a rapper. He's going to trap your attention because his name is Trapper.
It's your boy Dropper. You're putting up a binasi from the bonnet. Ghana man, we are near Pen Contrane, Centrane, Tessa Ghana man, a pass of money. Coffee Babane, the Boko Jane Bonnet, Tramas and Tipa Penetra Ghana, my 70 million. Trap me off a hoodie, from my money, Mamu to Medium Kunum dear. Who said, General Assassin, I abandoned the Maya, Modern and Nusha, we not to her my yang, Domian, who I ain't, they ain't a duke, and no, say, so be a biato, so Kataso, my moody, and my so and then. The visa the way I'm a man gonna open a lawyer for doctor from a mimbisa nurse for journey for driver from a mimbisa fee for teller from a mimbisa barber for soldier for teacher from a mimbisa school for black for gonna rap soft for some song of man for we know when you're back for this year to faco so you pop on the boo walk up on my boo for your Santa Cotopo my papa in the back in the motor yeah for to lotto paying for Friday yes we know to Basena who was there when need an amount photo said the word no one any on Quanda Sawa was a sea so and Timunya Brabra. Can I am an odia? Yakabuman the way ye. Mr. Kadian for Kwame and Sam. Also, the Assassia and Sam. And I know what's up for and Sam. Yeah, you Kwame for my fire. Kadian for Kwame and Sam. Also, the Assassia and Sam. And I know what's up for and Sam. Yeah, you Kwame for my fire. I just for Dr. Pam Robert Jensen, and I know some of them no got to what you can make my see a tonsa. After when they gonna be severe on some of us, I'm on my Jensen. The banana so on my gonna Nimbagua said your money body triso, on my Ghana passo, on my penny passo, trap up and passo. Mr. Kadian Pop Family and Sam, also the Assassia and Sam, and I know most of my foot and Sam, yeah, you come and grow my fire. Kadian Pop Family and Sam. So they Assassia and Sam, and I know most of my foot and Sam. Yeah, you come and grow my fire. It's your boy Dropper.
Very articulate and very effortless. Uncle Nee, I could see you bobbing your head. Did you enjoy his performance?
I totally enjoyed the performance. Trapper. It was a good performance. But here are some few things that you can, add to your performance next time. When you're performing to us, understanding what you're singing about, the context, the background, is very important, because what that does to you is that your body also performs the meaning of it. Otherwise, you look mechanical. You look like you're just going through the motions of something. But the verses, when you understand them, your facial expressions, your body language, how you use the stage, all those things would come in and make that performance extra. But you did a very, very, very good presentation, okay?
Very good presentation. Miss Eugenia, how did it go for you?
Again, this was, if you put the technical bit aside, but you need that as good feedback. I think that I loved what you were invoking. You've invoked some spirit of patriotism, and the words, again, it's a song most of us would know, so singing along whilst you were chanting them. But I think I agree with Nee that when you get to those words, so something in sa, you kind of like tip it a bit, but otherwise, good job. Love your attire, love your costume, love the stagecraft. Good job.
Thank you. Well, if you want to keep Trapper in this competition, remember to vote for him by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Coming next to the stage. Should I tell you who is coming? Well, after searching the 7 seas and roaming the 7 continents, it has been proven that there's no other as exceptional as the one, the only, Ohima Perez.
Come on, let's go. Say, I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London, but I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. I'm made in Ghana. 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 You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos, but I'm made in Ghana. 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 You can take me to London, but I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. I am made in. Don't cry. I know that. I know that. I know that. Okay. I know that. Listen now. They say I smile too much. I'm way too hot. I'm too spirited. I'm good tempered. They say my dance is silly, yo. My girls are used to yo. I love my soccer. All my ladies. I'm in sick. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. Hey, I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London, but I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos, but I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. Hey, I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me.
Thank you, Ohima Perez. Auntie Belinda.
Wow, wow, wow. What confidence. The moment you walked onto that stage, you had me completely drawn in. Then you add the voice, you add the smile, you add the movement. I loved every bit of that performance. You came with such confidence, and you owned the song. What I loved about it is you could have convinced me that you wrote that song. I loved every bit of that performance.
Thank you, Madame Belinda. Miss Eugenia, I saw you dancing in your seats. I saw you smiling, your head bobbing.
Right.
Tell me, how was it?
It was out of this studio. It was way out of the. You really outdo yourself, I must say. You put in everything. I see it. I think we all feel it. You're really into it. What I personally would have loved to see more of, because I would have loved to see a bit of like a Dowa Kakra, High Life Kakra, but otherwise, A1.
A1. Thank you, Ohima Perez. If you want Ohima Perez to stay in this competition till the very end, remember to vote for her by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Next to come on stage is our very own keyboardist. Put your hands together for Classical Boy. involved in building our motherland. Madam Belinda.
I really enjoy that performance. I think it's such skill to be able to play the keyboard. I wish you would have given us a little bit more. It felt like you were sort of all by yourself in your room, which is perfectly fine, but there is a need to be a little bit more performative when you're behind an instrument. But otherwise, you did a really great job.
Really great job. Uncle Nee, give us the technical advice.
Classical boy. With me, it all comes down to presentation. You know, you can have a good product, but if it's not presented well, you would not connect with us. I love the classical, of course you play the classical, but I love the, the kind of music you played for us. You know, very patriotic, got me singing here. But I wish you were not in your own bubble whilst you were playing it. You know, connect to us. There's us here, and then there's millions of people probably watching you. So the presentation, the people training you, your presentation, how you walk on stage, how you position your body before the piano, before that first key is struck. You know, that's perform. Okay?
Thank you, Classical Boy. Remember to vote for Classical Boy by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. You see, with the power of one rapper, it's enough to tear down this whole building. So imagine two coming on this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 2Gs.
Your beloved country is free forever.
Yeah, Mr. Red, I'm Mr. brother. Mr. What did you want? Proper. Your boss with you, your best rata. Yes, your balance in a blogger, posty. Tv3 Bobber was deep. You're good man, that's a question. You're toasty. You don't want to do your mind. There's a drum and penny in a black side. The coachy, you don't know a pizza. Just go for what do find up where I saw Mutuo. Your bone card, I couldn't put a business now. Like the body, I'm going to get some Mutuo. Don't call the politics to relax. But I can't think about us. We are yes, man. But I'm a know what I can and maybe I go. A honey, a battery. Searching all that one, I was afraid. Kuntunyani and the Tiano battery was searching all that one, I was afraid. Your forest, the sounds of wood. Hey, because the Xia Max A road. It's yet a mamma from your board. Or send a Ghana to me at the best of the globe. Yawa, Joye, Ghana, 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 Niman time when you're a yard on the pole. Did it Jonas kind, baby, and the pole. What's your boy out to move so big out? Yes, I did the attempt and the car, but or the same a chrome one day. Ghanaian guess will be on my fair. Boys in the city will be on one day. You go one my party be the man. Social more fear, be careful. Young kind of bread, don't let the devil deceive you. And your plum and cap airport to Bossy. She shall go on a celeb boy, go pee. And let you be a best. Boys in a Mendy rock socket. We are fancy, so men fan telemen. I want to say you men go yet. Many animal, young come on one love. This my message to you, that's all. Over high life for people dance on TV3. Shout out to you, that's all. 2Gs and my kill. The one you Ghana. I want Ghana. Get Ghana. Yawadio ye, Mama Yankee ye. Adia ye, Mama Yankee ye. Mama Young Boss. Red for the black, that's our forefathers. Shed for us, yellow for the gold, bauxite, diamond, and manganese. Green for the forest, and black star, the hope of Africa. Achadi. Softly, I can say jeez. Yes, you can say jeez. Softly, I can say jeez. Don't try me, was to go ma, sa. Everybody will go ma, sa. Yes, you will go ma, sa. 2Gs on the mic, yo.
2Gs indeed. This whole place is coming down because of that fire. Uncle Nee, I see you smiling.
Yes! 2Gs. This performance was marvelous. The energy. And you guys work so well together. And you're able to bounce your energies off. That was just beautiful. And then the punch lines. It was whimsical, it was comical, it was educative, it was on top of its topic. we felt very educated. You know, we have manganese, we have diamonds, we have all that. You broke down the Ghana flag to us. You played, and you did your rap on the Azonto Ghost. And then after every few bars, you changed the rhythm and pacing of your rap. Very creative, guys. Amazing performance.
Very creative. Miss Eugenia.
I first of all love what you wear. I kept looking for the green, and I realized, oh, there it is at the bottom where it belongs. Creative, really creative. My favorite line. So everything he said. I'm not being lazy, but really everything he said. But my favorite line was, and I'm going to work with it. It says, "Is that what he said? Yeah, that is a bad line.
That is a bad line. And my favorite line was, "Menkoye dede to say are you?" Or I was the only one who heard it. Well, if you loved their performance, remember to vote for them by dialing *713 *13#. I'm here to remind you that the winner of Talented Kids Season 16 will be traveling, and that is going to be sponsored by CTIW Foundation, official traveling partner of Talented Kids Season 16. We have other sponsors as well. We have Indomie, Vitamilk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods, Tampico. Yes, that's so. We're going for a break and we'll be right back, so stay tuned.
commercial break. Viewers, you're watching the show, you're getting your favorites. So I urge you all to vote for your favorites by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Well, we've had a couple of singers here and there. Now, let's have a dancer. This girl coming is going to shake the stage. Help me welcome with a huge round of applause, Ice Girl.
I'm here for peace, and I'm supposed to protect you, not to fight you.
Pastor, if you want your life, leave here or...
Don't kill me! No, I'm here to protect you.
Your beloved country is free forever.
Our Father, waiting forever. Nobody can let it show when you see. What? Our Father, we got to your Father, and we throw a salam, cause now you hold us. These are the things, they can be carried for confidence. I cannot be sure.
Attention, son, artists, we are marching independence. Attention, son, artists, we are marching independence. Gonna 61 years without the father and Baba war. Attention, son, artists, we are marching independence. When you're independent,
please let's enjoy our motherland Ghana.
Our motherland Ghana. There you have it, Ice Girl, Miss Eugenia. Did you love her performance?
I did, Eugenia. That was phenomenal. Why? I love the beginning. I love how you tell a story by freeing Mother Ghana, right, from the struggles. And that's what our independence celebration is all about. So I loved that. And then I love traditional dancing, so I saw you did that. You did the old school high life. I was like, yeah, there you go, you know, and you were connecting with us and then moved on to recent times in terms of your dancing. And I thought you did an awesome job with that. Keep it up.
Madam Belinda, does the smell say something?
What immediately came to mind was small but mighty. Every single inch of that performance, you owned it. Even though you had other people on stage with you, I was so focused on you and all your beautiful movement. I loved how you kept it very Ghanaian, but through the ages, as Auntie Eugenia said. So for me, that was beautiful. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Ice Girl is the name. If you love her, vote for her by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Up next, we have the only DJ in this competition. When he comes on stage, he serves us with some sweet music. Make some noise for DJ Sugar.
Happy Independence Day.
This is the day 5 million Ghanaians and just really will be here, dance special.
It's your boy DJ Sugar.
We can dance the whole day and put on Tv3. And that's the 12 November. It all for you.
DJ Sugar.
All for you. It all for you. I dey with you, Papa. I dey with you, Mommy. I dey with you, Papa. Ooh. All for you. All for you. It all for you.
Today we are celebrating a very special day.
Baby, not say you're from when you're from me. Ghana, when you go, you're your pepper and nation. Boko Johnny Bonnet, and it's a Ghana, and Muji, Mini, a black woman with Mahudi, Mamma Dimuji, Magimu, Muse, Bengava assassinate a body to Maya, Ujana, Bunyade to Pamaya, Bumian, Guay, the end. When you was also saying, should be if that was once, and so May Muji Emma, and then it's the way your mama Ghana will back at Yoya, and for my minister, that is already forever for my minister, for my minister, Baba, for Jam, for my minister,
Thank you so much, DJ Sugar. Miss Eugenia, I saw you vibing to each song. What's your take on the performance?
It was awesome. It was, when I saw you, I thought, okay, we're going to be very militant. I mean, I know everybody's been wearing the camouflage, but it was smooth from the beginning. You took us way back, and you seemed like you were you were into the songs you were playing. And whilst your backup dancers is what I want to call them, whilst they were kind of, doing their own thing, you were also, what I loved is how you will remind us what you were playing or why you were playing what you were playing. And I thought that was good. I imagined myself at a 60s party, like the Independence Day, the kind of party Kwame Nkrumah and his colleagues were having. So that was really good. You nailed it. I think you nailed it.
Anthony.
DJ Sugar. DJ Sugar, that was a beautifully curated, experience for us. I was concerned when it came to the duration, I thought your cuts could have come in a bit sooner, so that it's one thing after the ad, after the ad, after the ad, that kind of thing. So you pace it. And generally, I saw your dynamics. You started off slow, ending, with something more upbeat and things. I also wish I would have seen your face. I don't know if that was part of the act, but, you were covered, throughout with your little beanie. Now, when it came to your mixes, it looked like when you started the high life part, it was just a simple transition, simple transition, simple transition. I think that is where we can really see your craft, where you give us different types of, your mixes, your transitions as you move between genres and music forms and, that kind of thing, so that you're very colorful in your presentation, okay? So this goes to your trainers. They should work on that.
That is why we call you our technical man, DJ Sugar is his name. If you love him and you want to enjoy more music from him, the short code is there. *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote for DJ Sugar. Up next, our contestants coming. It's a clear example of don't mind the body but mind the engine. With a huge round of applause, help me welcome Drew the Poet.
The days, our pains and tears and slavery was the talk of the days when our flesh was shattered and mercy was nowhere to be found. Where could our help come from? Our nightmares were full of sorrow. To the candle lighting, part of a future yet to unfold. At the deepest moment of torture and pains, there was a rising star that shoots out early dawn. Coming out was Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. This is who we are. We are one people with a common destiny. Some cherish your fufu, akpele, and fanti as bayazisi, whilst others prefer chozafu with ayoyo. Stand in front of the old slave's castle. Fasten your heart with courage. Listen to the emotional stories when you walk through the door with no return. We are one people. Let some people dance the kundum dance. People dance the Achiabakwa dance. But today, you will travel with me to the greater Accra region to do the Banlogo dance. Thank you.
This is why I call her small but mighty. Uncle, do you agree?
Yes, tiny but mighty. This was a very good performance. You had dramatization kakra, acting kakra, traditional drums kakra, agbeko kakra, balogo kakra. It was a beautiful, well-balanced meal. You know, you took us a journey across Ghana, you know, pre-independence, and then you celebrated our culture. That was very beautiful. And you have such energy on stage, controlled energy. So it's not just throwing energy about, but your dynamics carries across, all right? And that's your strength, okay? Keep that.
Madam Belinda.
Great things come in small packages. I feel like your name doesn't do you justice because you give us so much more than poetry. You give us a whole performance, and I enjoyed every part of that, from the dancing to the storytelling to the acting, everything so well embodied. And I feel like you literally performed just for me, and I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you so much for a beautiful performance.
Okay, so if you also love hair, I've been sounding this. Keep voting for them by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Up next, we have a young girl with so much energy. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Blessing.
But she know the game.
Put your hands together for Blessing, everyone. Uncle Nee, a technical man, please dissect everything for us.
Blessing, your choreographer is very good. And then you were a good dancer. Because I was looking at the totality of the performance. So there's you, there's your dancers in the background, there's the props and things you used. And then he played on your strength. He or she played on your strength. And you played on your strength also. The movement felt very comfortable for your body in terms of your executions. I saw your lines, saw your dynamics. You're using levels, which was very, very good. Where you used your stage, you came down right. All those things were very beautiful. And then your cuts, because some problems I have with, you know, when you cut too many music for performances, there's this little extra one beat that is not used. But you made sure that you use those things as transitions, and the performance came out beautifully. I'm looking forward to see what you do in other weeks, okay?
Thank you, Uncle Nee. Miss Eugenia.
It's the energy for me. It's the energy. It's how you just own the stage when you're dancing. It's like you're in your own world, you know. It's almost like we're not here. I mean, you connect with us, but you dance as though no one is watching, and that's what I love. Keep doing that.
Keep doing that. Thank you so much, Miss Eugenia. Well, our next contestant is a sound engineer. And as we know, sound has evolved from the days of Nkrumah and Fatia till now. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Diamond X Music.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name Israel Cheche Pokumabwa. Stage name is Diamond X. And I'm going to be remaking one of Obrafour's hit song, which is Intitiepa. And we're going to be working in the key of E minor, 103 BPM.
Put your hands together for Diamond X Music. Madam Belinda.
It's quite an interesting talent to analyze. I loved what you did. I enjoyed how you went through your creative process and the sound that you produced at the end of it. I wish, however, that you made use of the fact that you have a mic attached to you and could maybe, whilst you're going through the process, talk to us about what you're adding, why you're adding it just a little bit, so we could have a better understanding of the technical process that you go through. But otherwise, I really enjoyed that performance. Thank you.
Madam Belinda really enjoyed it. Uncle Nee, did you also enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. And what I would say also, I think you took the advice from last week. Do a little bit more of that. Invite us into the creative process, because that is where we get to experience you, you know. And like Madam Belinda said, you have the mic, you tell us, so now I'm adding the bass. Da, 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 da. Are you feeling the groove, guys? Shall we go? Shall we go? Let's add some hi-hats here. Maybe in 3 counts. And 3, 2, and we all shout, and then you go. Da, 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 da. You know, those kinds of things. So that it's the presentation, it's beautiful to watch, it's engaging. All right? Because you already have the technical bit, but we need to present it. Okay?
Thank you so much, Diamond X Music. Remember to vote for Diamond by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Well, buckle up, because our next performance is about to take you on a journey of enchantment with words. It's the soon-to-be world-renowned poet, Miss Kate.
Many years has passed now, and the struggle of the independence of Ghana have long gone. As a child today, the various accounts of the independence of Ghana continue to be like mere stories to me, because it happened some 68 years ago. The pain the independence of Ghana brought upon homes, families, communities, tribe, and the family as a whole have sobered us to a quiet. Great women and men have indeed fallen for you and I. The love extended to fellow countrymen and women was at its highest height. The unity and desire to die for Mother Ghana was ever present in the veins of every Ghanaian. On this Independence Day, let's not simplify the celebration to a march past, but let the story be told about the British police, Superintendent Imre, who ordered the shooting of Sergeant Ajete, Corporal Atipo, and Private Odate, who journeyed to the Christian Board Castle, unearthing the mystery surroundings. How Osu Alata Manche, Ni Kwabna Boni, the third, died for the birth of this day. The country must never forget how cocoa farmers, market women, railway workers bear some taxes, loss of livelihood, and unfavorable land policies. What is our situation today? Have we lost grip of all the above reasons for which this country was fought? We have no excuse. Oh yes, we are part of the problem, yet part of the solution. Arise, arise, arise. Let us make Ghana a better place. I am Caitlin Beidu, and a student of God's Garden Montessori School. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Uncle Nee.
Kate, I think you've shown us a reason why a show like this should exist. All right? To hear these sentiments voiced from a young lady like you, and for you to understand it enough that your emotions come through. You were crying on stage. And what you were talking about, we are part of the problem, but we are also part of the solution. Honestly, I think her piece should be played in Parliament. Our lawmakers, our ministers, the government needs to hear this message. That was a very deeply moving and emotional piece you rendered. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Uncle Nee. Miss Eugenia, did you also see the tears?
I did see your tears, Miss Kate, and that I couldn't agree more with Nee. Very moving, very stirring. And I think to add to Nee's voice, probably play to every Ghanaian every day. We're part of the problem, we're part of the solution. Which one do you choose to be? Thank you very much for delivering it in such a way that is going to stay on our minds.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kate. Remember to vote for her by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Next to come on stage. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not feeling the vibe. Say talented kids. It's still too low. Talented kids. One last time. Talented kids. Well, get ready to be inspired because these young divas are bringing on stage style, grace, and of course, bold outfits. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for LL Models.
Is to show that African culture, especially Ghanaians' heritage and culture, is very important and unique till this day.
At long last, the battle has ended.
Oh. You have it right there, LL Models. Miss Belinda.
So I think you ladies are very talented. I love the skills you were showing when it comes to modeling. Clearly you are very poised and, as they say, very demure. The only thing that I would add is to your trainers. I feel like we could have seen all of that beautifully talent displayed with the outfits more child friendly. I think that's the only thing that I would add, so that you ladies would have been more comfortable displaying your talents. But otherwise, very, very beautiful modeling. Thank you.
Very demure. Uncle Nee, was it demure enough?
It was very demure. So, choreography-wise, I think we have it. A little bit of rehearsal would have fine-tuned, it, because there's three of you performing. When I look at when your arms are stretched or when you're taking your steps, I kind of want those angles very perfect. Your costuming, please, 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 please. This is a kids' show. Let's stick to what this program tries to uphold. So next time, I want your costumes to be more appropriate for this kind of this kind of platform. All right. Good job.
Good job. Remember to keep LL models in this competition by dialing *713 *13#. Are you ready for our next contestants? Ready to take away my job is a talent like no other. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you as a presenter is Makila Mobape.
Welcome to the Ghana Month special. This March, as we celebrate Heritage Month, we are reflecting on our rich cultural heritage and the journey of our nation. Joining me is a historian and also a talk show host. We will go for a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Welcome back from that quick commercial break, and you are still watching the Ghana Month Special Edition. I have here in the studio a wonderful guest, and she's called Edna, with a hand of applause. Welcome, Edna. Welcome back from that quick commercial break. She is a motivational speaker and also a talk show host. Edna, please, what's your take on this?
Absolutely. Delivered on the eve of independence. Wow. It is a declaration of freedom and a call to action. Our independence is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of Ghana. Those words resonated across the continent. The speech was filled with emotion and passion, and Nkrumah spoke directly to the mind and conscience of the people of Ghana and Africa, calling on them to rise and take control of their destinies.
What happened to Nkrumah's attempt on industrialization?
Yes, after early vast progress, many of these industries declined. We've seen setbacks and period of instability, the battle of economic and social emancipation as Nkrumah's vision continues. Yet, still we need to reflect on our journey, recommit to his vision, self-reliance, and work together to realize the potential Ghana holds.
Wow! It's a story of resilience, ambition, and the ongoing pursuit of a brighter future. We have Nkrumah. So, as we celebrate Heritage Month, how do we honor Nkrumah's legacy and build a better future? That's a question I have for my lovely audience. Thanks for joining us through Ghana's history. Thank you very much. Bye.
Put your hands together for Makila, everyone. Miss Eugenia.
Makila, I do like very much how you draw questions out of your guests. That is a mark of a good presenter. And then kind of when they're done, you wrap up, and give us the bullet points. That for me stood out for you. And then your costume, you look so queenly.
Yes, like the queen she is, Uncle Nee. Or you would dispute what I just said?
You look very royal. So, Makila, your performance. All in all, I think it was good. You were very confident on stage. You knew your material. You knew how to engage with your guest. But my question is, where do we go? How would you sustain this for how many weeks we have ahead of us? So this is something you should consider, something your trainer should consider. How do we have you coming back each week so that we don't get bored of the material you're bringing, but you put some spice, you find creative ways of expressing this beautiful talent you have, okay? So something to think about. All right, good.
Thank you, judges. If Makila is stealing your heart away, remember you can vote for her by dialing *713 *13# or downloading the TV3 reality app to vote. Female dancers are very ordinary, but when they come in beast mode, ladies and gentlemen, they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Beat Monsters.
Ago! Enzi wanyo komene wentiam kakra men kasapi. Dame pere makande. Mbakan topo kakra na miwe makan pante. At long last, the battle has ended. And thus, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever.
That indeed was an incredible performance. Ankuni, I see you smiling. Ankuni, this smile, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. This was a very fun-filled performance. You know, the energy, their smiles, they're comfortable with the movement, they're comfortable with the routine and the choreography, their use of space, the change of costume. They brought in Kwame Nkrumah at the beginning. The beginning, Kwame Nkrumah, if you had done a dance solo with it, rather than just, haphazardly, interpret the movement. It would have been nice if it was more controlled and have your body express Nkrumah's, speech. But this was a fun performance. You girls are amazing on stage.
Fun performance. Madam Belinda.
Will certainly agree that it was fun and full of energy. I thought that the way you two work and dance together is very beautifully done. I would also reiterate that you had quite a lot of time at the beginning where I really wish that you were dancing. So all that you showed, you still were able to demonstrate your talent rather than it being something that we can omit from the script. But otherwise, lots of energy and good fun. Thank you.
Good fun. If Beat Monsters are your favorites, remember to vote for them by dialing *713 *13#. And remember, the winner of this season is going on a trip sponsored by CTIW Foundation. We would like to acknowledge our other sponsors: Indomie, Vitamilk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods Tampico. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going on a quick break. When we come back, we'll see something. Well, we'd like to have our 16 contestants join us on stage. Talented kids!
Free to play!
Why are you so quiet? You don't have a favorite? Who's your favorite? You can't mention a name. Who's your favorite? Mention it. Oh, I'm your favorite. Kunedu. Or Fatia, who's your favorite? Me. I love you.
Maria, we have them on stage. Let's find out what the judges think about today.
Miss Eugenia, I'll begin with you. What do you want to say to them? What did they do that made you happy, excited, or something you want to advise them on?
They reminded me why I'm Ghanaian. They reinvigorated the spirit of being Ghanaian, our culture, our pride, the struggles that we went through, and why we are who we are today. I totally love that representation in all the forms, music, you name it. It's art, isn't it? I totally love that, yes.
Thank you so much, Miss Eugenia. Madam Belinda, this is your first time on the show. How do you feel about that?
I loved every moment of it. I thought it was absolutely electric. I think the children have incredible talent, and I hope that they'll continue to nurture that talent and bring it out in the best possible way.
Thank you so much, Madam Belinda. So would you like to come again?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll tell the producers that. Uncle Nee, our technical man. You're not a newcomer.
At all. If you're anyways, I totally enjoyed today's episode. And the kids' ability to embody what it means to be Ghanaian and then teach us and take us onto a journey through storytelling and music and dance and poetry and everything. When you look at the Ghana flag, you see the black star.
Yeah.
The spirit of blackness, the spirit of Africa. That is what these kids represent.
That's incredible.
And the future of Ghana is safe.
The future of Ghana is safe. Well, tonight has been amazing. My name is Maria Yaira Mensah Potela. Thank you for joining us. And as always, I do this with...
And I am Aureliana Amikote. I enjoyed today to the fullest, and I'm sure you also did in your various homes. You guys have your favorites by now, so I urge you all to vote for them by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Until next week, we say talented kids!
Free to play!
DJ Filter, take us away.